Hello, core artisans. My name is Shonda, and welcome to my channel Under the Needle. So I am here because it's Thursday, and so I want to talk a little bit about Thankful Thursday, catch you up on what I've been working on, and announce the giveaway winner. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So, I have not sewn anything, not a single thing. I've sewn nothing. I'm not sewn anything. But I think I did show you guys my crochet. I showed you a test frame square that I made from a pattern that I messed up because I forgot to do the third round of the middle color here. And then I did another one that came out a bit larger than I was expecting. And I am partially through another one. So I've been working on that. And I've been working on this hat. I like this yarn. This is Hobby Lobby. I Love Chunky. And the color is Saturn Rings. Or Saturn's Ring. Something like that. Saturn Rings, Saturn's Ring. I think it's Saturn's Ring. So I've been working on that. I'll probably work on this a little bit more tonight and probably tomorrow as well. I'll probably also finish this granny square. I won't finish it tonight. I will probably do this tomorrow. So that's what I've been working on. That's it. I don't know. I haven't wanted to sew. So I've been doing this instead. I've got to do something. So I've been doing this instead. And, maybe it's just because, I always come back to quilting. That's the thing that I like the most. So I know that I have not been sewing, but I will go back to sewing. Definitely 1000%. I'm just taking some time and experiencing yarn. Okay. So that's what I've been working on. I'll tell you a little bit about my getaway. We went to the beach, but we never went to the beach. I am a person that needs it to be hot to get into water. So whether it's a pool or the ocean, it needs to be hot outside, where it's so hot outside that you need the water to cool down. Okay, that's the kind of water weather that I like. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't matter if it's the beach or a pool. Unless it's indoor, then of course it doesn't matter. But if it's like I have a pool in my backyard, but like it's got to be hot for me to get in there. It's got to be a hot day. So when we went to the beach, because it's September, sometimes in North Carolina, it's September, it's 90 degrees, 95, 100, but it was like 80, 82, maybe 85 degrees. It was nice. It was nice. And like it's cooler at the beach than it is everywhere else. So because the breeze from the ocean. So once you leave wherever you are and you're actually on the beach, it doesn't matter if you're in a beach town. Once you leave the town part and you actually get to the sand, the temperature is different. And like, I just didn't feel like it was hot enough. Like I love to go to the beach, but I really love to get in the water. So, I don't mind laying out on the sand and stuff like that. I like that part, but I like to lay on the sand until I get hot. And then I go get in the water and I cool off. And then I go back and get back on the sand and lay and get some sun. And then when I get hot, I go back to the water. It's this thing. I do the same thing here. Like I'll be out in the backyard and I'll get hot and I'll go take a quick dip and then I get out. And then when I get hot, I take a quick dip and then I get out. It's like this thing. I don't know. That's just how I like to do the beach. Now, don't get me wrong. Like when I'm actually at the beach, I don't just get in the water to get wet and then to get out. Like I'll spend some time in there. Like I like to spend some time. I'll spend an hour or 2 hours. I'll spend some time in the water. But then you get tired and you get out. And then when I get out, like, it'll depend on how much time I've got left, right? So when I get too hot and I go back in the water, it might be a quick, 5 or 10 minute. And it also depends on how rough the water is. right? And I knew that a storm was coming in because we got there Friday. It was too late to go to the beach. So if we were going to go, we had to go Saturday or Sunday. It was going to rain on Sunday, which probably told me that the water might not be super calm. And, North Carolina, well, we're at Myrtle Beach, so South Carolina, but, we have pretty good waves out here. It's not like, there's some places I've been to, like in the Caribbean, where the water is so calm, and that is not it here. That is not it. It's the water is watering. Okay, there are waves, they are rough, and some days are better than others. Some days are really nice, and you can really be out there in the water for a while. And some days the waves are just a bit too much, and you can't be out there that long. So it's like a crapshoot when you go to the beach. We got to go twice this summer, and when we went, I think the first time we went, the water was so calm. I mean, not calm, but calm for North Carolina. Like, you weren't getting beat up by waves. Like, you could actually enjoy yourself. The second time we went, I was in that water and I had to get out because it was just, I was getting beat up. I was getting knocked down. I was taking on water. It was a lot. I mean, I enjoyed myself, but I just couldn't spend as much time in the water as I wanted. So for this trip, one, it just wasn't hot enough. It was about 80, I think max 85 degrees. And I knew the storm was coming in the next day. And if we were going to go in the water, the day to do it was going to be Saturday, because we were leaving Sunday. So like, this was just a quick getaway. Arrived on Friday, left on Sunday. And so like, Saturday had to be the day, and we knew it was going to rain on Sunday. And so even if we didn't want to ride home with our butts full of sand, then we still, Sunday was not going to work because of the storm coming in. And I just felt like it wasn't really worth trying to go to the beach, and because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to get in the water because A, it wasn't going to be hot enough, and B, I felt like the waves were going to be rough because of the storm coming in. So didn't do that. So we get there Friday, go to a store. Now we had brought like some food with us. We brought some food because just A, I really don't like a lot of fast food, and B, like, to eat at a restaurant with good food is just really expensive. So we had some chicken, and we had some cucumbers, and we had some tomatoes. So I kind of just brought some tomatoes, like the little grape tomatoes. I brought some of those. I brought like half a cucumber, and I brought the chicken, and I brought we put some cheese and some bacon bits in a bag. And then when we got there, we just got a bag of lettuce and some dressing. We thought we had a kitchen, but no, what we had was a kitchenette, which means you have a refrigerator, you have a microwave, and a sink, and there's cabinets, but there's nothing in the cabinets. So if you actually have a full kitchen, so I would have, like, if I had known, if we had realized, I would have brought a knife and some paper plates, but we did not realize. So we had a paper bag that we that we cut and split, and we used the paper bag as our plates. And he had some plastic forks in his glove compartment, because you just throw stuff there. And then we had so we had to just we had to use our teeth to bite the cucumber, right? Because you don't just want to, like, I had half a cucumber. You don't just, so we just had to use our teeth as knives to put it in slices. And this was my salad. It's not very clear, but yeah, that's my salad on the paper plate. So it was an adventure. And so that's all we did that Friday. We just kind of, we got back to we did a little, we got some groceries, or just really some snacks. We got the lettuce, we got the I already forgot. The dressing. And we got like some snacks, like some popcorn. I got some popcorn. We got, some drinks. I think went to a Walmart or something like that. And so then when we left, we went to the room and we ate our salads and we pretty much just got in bed and watched TV and went to sleep. And then we got up Saturday. Now I did see this how I ended up with the yarn. I did see when we were at the grocery store or the wherever no, it was a Publix. I take it back. It was a Publix. We were at a Publix. I also got some watermelon, like a little cut watermelon. It was disgusting. It was not good. It was not sweet. We also got some little fruit parfaits, so we could have them for breakfast the next day. And so I saw that there was a Hobby Lobby, and so I was like, well, the beach, the beach isn't going to work today, but you know what will work? Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby will work. Yes, it will. We can do some Hobby Lobby. So Saturday, we got up and we went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. We ended up not eating the parfaits that we bought that were supposed to be our breakfast. We decided we were going to, since we weren't like spending a lot of money on like eating out, we were like, let's go to Chick-fil-A. We can at least do that, right? So we went to Chick-fil-A and got some chicken minis, and we stopped at Starbucks on the way so I could get a cup of coffee. I don't get Starbucks a lot. Like I have the Starbucks pods for my Keurig coffee machine. I have the pods, but I don't get to go to Starbucks a lot because where I live, the closest Starbucks is 25 minutes away. So I only get Starbucks when I'm out, when I go out. And usually I'm not out in the morning. Like I don't get lattes at 3 p.m. I just don't. And I'm just generally not out and about during coffee time. So I brew my little pods at home and then that's that. So we got the Starbucks. We went to Chick-fil-A and we go to Hobby Lobby and we're walking around and I'm just like, because I don't have a Hobby Lobby either. So there's a Hobby Lobby. I think it might be like 35 minutes away, something like that. It's not far. Like, it's not far. I just don't go out there because I don't have a reason to be out there other than go to Hobby Lobby. So if I leave my house to say I'm going to Hobby Lobby, then that means that I'm going to spend money. And why I can't just like I can justify lots of things in my brain, but I can't justify that. I'm going to leave my house to spend money. I spend enough money just not leaving my house shopping on the internet. Let's not bring in brick and mortar stores. And then since I don't go there often, then it's like a treat, right? So I might no. But I was on vacation and there was a Hobby Lobby. So we went and we started shopping around together. We got Christmas ornaments because the Christmas ornaments that we have are old. They're at least 8 years old. And back in the day when you had glass ornaments, they tended to last a bit longer, but these shatterproof ones, they start to get kind of scratched up and stuff like that. And well, whatever. Anyway, also we just wanted to change. So I really love the whole blue, white, silver type thing for my Christmas tree. I love that. I had that for years. And so, but those ornaments were getting old. So we got that color scheme that I like because they had 50% off ornaments. So I got that color scheme that I really like. But then he likes more traditional Christmas. So we got another set that's like red and white and green, but he made me happy because he went a little non-traditional with it. Just a little. So it's red and white, and there is green, but the green is a little bit different than your normal Christmas green. And then there's kind of like a rusty brown thrown in. Okay? Okay? You feel me? They're over there, but I'm not going to go get them. That would be too much. But I'm like, okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. So we have two sets that will alternate. Or, well, I say we have two sets and we'll alternate them each year. He says we'll just decorate two trees. I just made it really clear that Shonda will be decorating one tree, and it's the one in the living room. Any secondary tree, I am not a part of. So you can do you, and if you want to go decorate a whole second tree, have at it, Haas. Like, I'm here for it. You do you. I'm not a part of it. Okay? I'm not a part of it. I'm honestly looking forward to the day where, like, I feel like I have to put up a tree and decorate it because there are children in my house and we get up and we celebrate Christmas. But I feel like when that is no longer the case, I don't think that I'll be putting up a tree. I think that I'll have some type of small symbolic tree. It might be a quilt tree, or it might be like an actual tree, but it's only like 2 feet tall. Or there are people in my family, they have decorated mannequin busts, you know, where it's just like here. No, it has a head. It has a head because I think they put hats on it. So it's like a lady mannequin, but it's only like to the waist, and they decorate them for Christmas. I never did that. Like, the tree is enough. The tree is enough. I don't need something else to decorate. The tree is enough. So I was not a part of that. But anyway, we got Christmas decorations. And then, we started wandering around, and I started seeing things that would look nice in the house, little decorations, little knickknacks, functional though, functional knickknacks. I deliberately waited to go to the yarn. I wanted to go to it last. Now, mind you, people, I told this man, you don't have to stay here. I am fine right here all by myself. You can drop me off at the door and go on back to the room or do whatever and come back in a couple hours. We're good. I'm good here. But he wanted to, look around. But then, Mother Nature called, and he required a restroom. And I had not been to the yarn yet. And so I was like, I'm good for at least an hour. Go on. I'm good for at least an hour. So he goes. And then I enter the yarn section, and I did well. I did well. I got 2 skeins of this I Love Chunky. I got 3 skeins of the I Love yarn, their standard yarn. And then I got this little yarn kit, and I've taken some out already. I got 3 little skeins of cotton yarn. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I want to take those back. And I got some like little knickknacks, a couple of crochet hooks, a couple Susan Bates hooks. And then I got some little Susan Bates, not Susan Bates, but these little things that are supposed to go over your crochet hook, but none of them fit. And that was a waste. And so I want to take that back. And I got these little bulb pins for some reason. I don't know why I want to take that back. But it's really not worth, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth driving 40 minutes to Hobby Lobby to return $20 worth of stuff or not. I don't know. I got some I Love Cotton in like a beige color. And I regret that because I should have gotten some. I should have just got the I Love Cotton in shades of blue instead of getting it in the brown and then getting some other random cotton yarn. I think it's Crafter's Secret. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Hobby Lobby and return some stuff. But I just feel like if I go to Hobby Lobby to return some stuff, I'm going to spend more money. So maybe I need to check their return policy, because if I've got like 60 days, I could ride this to Black Friday. I'm just saying, y'all. Anywho, after Hobby Lobby, we didn't really know what to do. What did we end up doing? Oh, we went out to eat. So we went back to the room. Well, we left everything in the car. And I think we went back to the room for a little bit. And then we went out to eat. I forgot the name. I think it's called the Hickory Tavern. We had a good time. We went back to the room. We watched a little college football and went to bed. I mean, we just like act like old people, right? It was just to get away. Like we could have did all of this like at the hotel around the corner. Which actually we might start doing. We might just start like, because the town where the Hobby Lobby is, like there's a town of Cary, there's a town of Raleigh. It's like 30 minutes from now. So we could like go get a hotel room like 30 minutes away and just be away just for a weekend. And the hotels, we can get something cheap because we know the areas, we know it's safe. And so we can get a cheap hotel because we'll be familiar with the area. So we might just start doing like random getaways like that. Like not a whole lot, but maybe like a couple times a year or something like that. It might be kind of fun, I think. And then we got up Sunday and like we both wanted to get back to watch football. Okay. Checkout is at 11. Game started at 1. It's a 2.5 hour drive. Okay. So we were pretty much, when I woke up, he was already like up and out. Like he was sitting in the car having a smoke. And so I just got up and I just started getting dressed. And then I called him down at the car. I called him to see where he was. He was like, oh, I'm just down in the car because I didn't know. And so he was like, okay, well, I'm like, well, I'm pretty much packed. So we got packed. I think we got up out of there like, 10:30. And we got home by like 1:15. So we really didn't miss any of the game really. And then we just watched football all day Sunday. That was my getaway. Like, it was so basic, but it was just fun. It was just fun to just get away from home and to just, be away. I worked on my little amigurumi octopus. That's one other project that I finished, the amigurumi octopus. I don't have him down here with me right now. Yeah, he's not down here with me right now. He's upstairs on the mantle because that's where I sat him on Sunday when I got done with him. I pretty much crocheted him all day Sunday. It took a while because I didn't follow directions and I kept messing up the tentacles. But he looks like this, except I did not sew the blush on because I had to sew these tentacles like 3 times because I didn't follow directions. It was completely my fault for not following directions. So when I finally got him constructed, I did not feel like getting a completely different skein of yarn and starting it and just to put these little cheeks on the octopus. So that did not get done. But I did put the eyes on him. He's totally cute. I want to make this guy next. Okay, so on to the winner because I've talked long enough. I'm sorry. The winner, and we are giving away. We are giving this away, this jelly roll. I will recap really quickly. This is Joy in the Journey by, I can't see her name, and I'm not going to try to squint right now, but we have this beautiful jelly roll. We have this cute little kitty for a little boy, potentially, or girl, whomever you like. I personally am a fan of the lions. I think they're adorable. But this jelly roll by Benartex called Noah's Journey. We have 8 fat quarters, random no-name fat quarters that I got from the Mrs. Quilty subscription box that I have canceled. Not because I just don't need more fabric. I don't need more fabric. And this fabric is relatively inexpensive, and you can go on various online websites and find, if I wanted this, I can go online and find this for $9 or $10. So I don't need to pay for a $30 subscription with templates. but I don't mind the fabric. It's just not prettier than the fabric I already own. And even sometimes I get subscription boxes, y'all, and I'll say the fabric in the subscription is very pretty. I just don't like it better than the fabric I already own. Or this pattern looks amazing, but I have other patterns that I like better. So I know I'm never going to make this, right? I say that. And the same with this fabric. And this fabric, although I prefer the blue. So there's 16 fat quarters here. And I'm also giving away the entire project from the Ginger Quilter box that we got this month in September to make the Batty Pumpkins table topper. Or you can choose to make a pillow or a mini quilt. And this is all of the fabric. I have folded it back. It was a mess, but now it's not. It's going to be nice and neat when it comes to you. So I am putting the value of this giveaway at $100. That is just the value that I am choosing to put. It is not the retail value. The retail value will be a much higher because I did not pay $40 for this jelly roll, but we know jelly rolls cost $40. And we know this Ginger Quilter box costs $66. So that's $106 right there, retail value, right? But I didn't pay that for this. And this came in a sew sampler. I think I don't even know. It's a junior gel. I don't even know. But the winner is Mariana Carey. So that's Mariana, last name Cary, Mariana Carey. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. My email address is in the description. Email me your full name and address, and I will get this out in the mail to you. I'm a slow mailer. But I will email you, and I will send you tracking information and stuff like that. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm working half a day, so if I hear from you early enough, there's potentiality for me to get this in the mail this weekend. Potentiality. So that is it for me, and I will see you guys next video.